Now, it's one of the most deprived areas in the country and has problems with unemployment, drugs and antisocial behaviour. But those living on the Shadsworth estate in Blackburn say it's no worse than anywhere else.
They believe that their home is being singled out as an example of the country's problems in a BBC Panorama programme called Trouble on the Estate. Well, in a moment, we'll be hearing from the programme's presenter, Richard Bilton. But first, Naomi Cornwell has spent the day in Shadsworth.
More than 2,000 people live in Shadsworth, and tonight the Blackburn estate is the focus of a national TV programme which asks whether this is a picture of broken Britain.
Antisocial behaviour like this accounts for more than half of all incidents dealt with by the police.
Have you got after on there? Yeah, you got some.
We found drugs were common here.
Talk to people in Shadsworth and all will admit that it has a lot of problems. But many here are worried that not enough attention is being given to all the efforts being made to improve the area. Abdul Mullah runs the local neighbourhood centre.
I've not seen the documentary, but I have heard that there are some stories about families who are struggling to feed their children and how healthy are they eating. But there's lots of problems happening in this community that we run, and I can safely say that for every negative story that might come out, there's probably two positives I could kind of come back with, really.
Here, volunteers organise everything from breakfast clubs to art classes, but some feel tonight's panorama could jeopardise that work.
They've picked a minority of people and asked them about their life. However, they've not asked the people who work at the hospital, or the nurses, the teachers, the teaching assistants, the soldiers, all people who have contributed to society and who have been fantastic members of this community.
The programme does include examples of strong community spirit, including a successful campaign to keep open the local leisure centre. But a local councillor fears those moments will soon be forgotten amidst bleak images of drugs, crime and poverty.
The long-term effects are causing some real concern, in so much as it may lead to a lack of investment in the area. It may also lead to a lowering of house prices and actually may be counterproductive in seeing an increase in antisocial behaviour.
No one here has yet seen the full programme. It'll be broadcast at 9 o'clock tonight. But many in Shadsworth are worried it could make their neighbourhood notorious. Naomi Cornwell, BBC North West Tonight in Blackburn.
Well, let's pick up that point because the reporter on tonight's Panorama programme is Richard Bilton. I spoke to him earlier and I suggested to him that many people think that the programme will give a one-sided view of the Shadsworth estate.
Yeah, I mean, the programme hasn't gone out yet, so that's the first thing I'd say. People are perhaps fearing the worst. And secondly, this is a complicated area. We wanted to do a piece that was about how a deprived area would be affected by an economic downturn. The way you do that best is to go to a place that is deprived, like the Shadsworth estate, and you spend time there. You spend time with people who live there, and you explore the things that they tell you. That is what we have done. Now, I know you're going to say, where are the positives?
Well, there must be some positives, because people there will tell you there are good things about the place.
Look, I went there a lot over a 4 or 5 month period. I really like the place and I like the people, and I am not in the business of, either in this or any other part of my journalism, going there and maligning them. We start the programme with the story of the swimming pool, which the people of the estate, through their passion, kept. They went marching. The programme starts with that. The spirit of Shadsworth is very, very powerful. It has a strong community feel, but it has issues. It's Panorama's job, I would say it's all journalists' job, to go and explore those.
But why did you pick Shadsworth then? There are lots of towns with lots of estates all around the country you could have picked. Why did you particularly pick this one?
Well, we make that clear as well in the programme, that this is not about Shadsworth. It's about all estates like Shadsworth, and we use Shadsworth to explain the story.
Representative.
It is, yeah. We chose them because of where they are in the indices of deprivation. They're very low. We talked to the council. Shadsworth came as a place to go. We went there, we liked the people, we spent time there. I hope people will see our programme and think we've been very fair. We certainly have gone out of our way to reflect what life is like on that estate.
All right, Richard, thanks very much. Oh, you can see Richard Bilton's programme, Panorama, Trouble on the Estate. That's here on BBC One this evening at 9 o'clock.